What's going on, Socialites? Welcome back to another Global Pokemon Society Draft League battle. This week we have the Denver Ninetales, currently 3-1, taking on the Reno Weezings, 2-2. Let me tell you, this is going to be a good match. Couple great players here. So Denver's bringing Tyranitar, Excadrill, their Sand Core, Inteleon, Meowstic, Conkeldurr, and Vikavolt. Reno is countering with Glastrier, Pelipper. They're two new Pokemon that they got in a trade with Boston, Omastar, and Scrafty, Oranguru, and Bronzong. We'll have to see how this plays out. Reno also dropped Mudsdale and picked up Rhyperior this week, but this makes 5 straight weeks that they have not brought their A tier, so that's just kind of like an interesting tidbit. Alright, let's see what the teams lead off with here. Reno sends out Oranguru and Scrafty. Very solid Trick Room lead. And Conkeldurr Meowstic comes out. The Intimidate, very nice against Conkeldurr here. Looks like Meowstic going for the Imprison to shut down the Trick Room. What does Conkeldurr want to do here? Looks like they're debating going for a Dynamax. Mach Punch. Drain Punch going into the Scrafty. Let's see, Scrafty goes for the Fake Out into Meowstic. Drain Punch hits Scrafty. How much will this do? Takes him down to about half. And Oranguru is going to get the Trick Room up. Conkeldurr's Flame Orb activates. What does Meowstic want to do here? A full support Meowstic, no attacking moves. Looks like it's going to try and reverse the Trick Room here. And Conkeldurr going for the Max Knuckle into the Oranguru slot. Interesting to see what Reno does here. Now with Trick Room up, they can take out the Meowstic before it gets reversed. We see the first Dynamax on the field though, Conkeldurr. It does have the Intimidate, but it is getting its Guts boosted attack. Quick Guard comes out. Knuckle going into Oranguru. Doesn't do a lot there. Conkeldurr back to base attack. Psychic. And Meowstic is going to reverse the Trick Room. That's actually going to hurt Conkeldurr here. We saw that it was the slowest on the field. Conkeldurr going for another attack into that Oranguru slot. Meowstic with the Imprison. Gonna shut down the Trick Room as long as it's out. Close combat does some good damage. And we should see another Psychic come out, I would assume. Conkeldurr going way down in health now. Another Knuckle comes out. Oranguru will probably survive this one. Barely hangs on. So they're really using up their Dynamax here. And Reno is really, you know, soaking it up well. Alright, Meowstic with the ally switch. Let's see if Reno split up their attacks, maybe. Close combat into Meowstic. Meowstic takes that well. Oh, they did double up into the Conkeldurr slot, so Meowstic able to absorb both those hits. Very nice ally switch, and the Knuckles should pick up this KO onto Scrafty. So we have the first knockout of the game. Conkeldurr now at +2 attack. Bronzong comes out. Dynamax is over for Denver. Reno still has theirs. We'll have to see what is left in the back. Going to Reflect, interesting. Let's see if Reno predicts another ally switch or not. Probably at this point you can just split your attacks though. Unless Bronzong is going for something different. Let's see, Reno thinking. Interesting having two Trick Room setters here. The Reflect comes up. Taunt onto the Meowstic. That's going to be really annoying now. An ally switch would have been really nice, allowing Meowstic to survive there. And what does Bronzong want to do? Goes for the Iron defense. Conkeldurr, though, got some nice health back there with that Drain Punch. We see leftovers on Bronzong. Meowstic switching out, not able to do anything with the taunt. Tyranitar will come out and get the sand up. Bronzong goes for the protect. Conkeldurr was not attacking into it though. Mach Punch is going to be enough to take out Oranguru. The sand and the burn on Conkeldurr is going to be chipping away at it. Let's see what Reno's last Pokemon is here. They have a 4 versus 2 disadvantage in this first game. Glastrier comes out. That is their MVP of their team. Their main Dynamax Pokemon. Doubling up into the Bronzong, not able to protect effectively this turn. Have to see where Conkeldurr is in the speed order here for Denver. Can expect a Dynamax from Glastrier here. Reno thinking over their options. Oh, I was going to say, that was like a long stall. Alright, Reno going for the Dynamax. This will be Glastrier. Glastrier been their main Dynamax Pokemon each week. Has served them very well. Typically they run an Assault Vest set, but facing down these two physical attackers. Lash out. Bronzong with the Iron Defense. Will this be enough? Oh, Bronzong barely hangs on. This Drain Punch won't get back a lot of health now. If it had hit into the Glastrier, that could have been very nice. Max Knuckle coming out from Glastrier. Oh, Conkeldurr barely hangs on, but he does have the burn and the sand. Yes, I think both of those will knock out Conkeldurr. Oh, he needed just a little bit more health. Excadrill comes out. Glastrier facing down. Denver's very strong. Sandcore, Iron Head. Nice damage. Whoa, weakness policy, so it is not Assault Vest this week. That's going to boost Glastier's attack up to +3. The Rock Slide does big damage as well. Goes for another Knuckle. That'll take out Tyranitar. +4. Or +5 now, actually, on the with the Chilling Neigh. +5 attack, almost max attack. Meowstic, the last Pokemon. Pretty sure Excadrill should be able to pick up the KO here, unless, you know, something very fishy happens. Meowstic getting one last ally switch off, because why not? And the Iron Head should pick up the KO, taking down Glastrier. And Denver takes this first game. Conkeldurr did a lot of work in that game. Able to fight through a very bulky start from Reno with its Dynamax. And again, Bronzong barely able to hang on. With a little bit more health, Conkeldurr probably would have got a very strong Drain Punch off onto Glastrier. So now we're going into game 2. See how the teams adjust here. Denver bringing Meowstic yet again. Vikavolt this time. Oh, nope. Changing their mind. Oh, wait, no. Going back and forth. Conkeldurr gonna be in the back, it looks like. Alright, interesting. Meowstic Vikavolt this game. Let's see what Reno does to switch it up here. Scrafty and Omastar coming out this time. Meowstic going with the Reflect. Denver going with an early Dynamax yet again. Doesn't look like Reno is Dynamaxing either of their Pokemon. Scrafty with the fake out into Meowstic. Ooh, Omastar with the Meteor Beam. Absorbing the space power. Will it connect? Going into Vikavolt. Oh, big damage onto Vikavolt. But the lightning should KO Omastar here. Omastar got big damage off onto the Dynamax. An ally switch there from Meowstic would have been huge. That Meteor Beam would have gone to Meowstic and the Fake Out wouldn't have done much to Vikavolt. Let's see what damage Vikavolt can do though with limited health. Pelipper comes out. So Reno bringing their rain team this time, but Omastar already down. What will Pelipper be able to do? Figure the last Pokemon is probably still Glastrier, but with no Trick Room setter, that will be harder. Oh, the Tailwind. I was thinking, with Conkeldurr still in the back, that Trick Room might not have been a bad idea here. Oh. Scrafty soaks that up very nicely. Hurricane. They might have been... Oh, nope, they're splitting the attacks. Vikavolt goes down. Not able to survive the last shot despite the reflect coming up. Excadrill, but no sand to give it that speed boost, and you're facing down a Tailwind. Meowstic very limited right now in what it can do. Again, I think a couple turns ago I would have liked to see a Trick Room try to come up, but I can understand, you know, you're under a lot of pressure. The Surf comes out. Oh, one shot's Excadrill. And that's going to leave just Conkeldurr in the back. Reno still has not used their Dynamax, so they are in a very commanding position in this second game. Tailwind and the Electric Terrain both go away. Conkeldurr gets its Flame Orb. Conkeldurr, though, is the slowest on the field right now, so a couple double attacks might be enough. Scrafty with the quick guard. Hurricane, big damage to Conkeldurr. Thunder Punch goes into Pelipper, who has the Focus Sash. Trying to pick up with a Mach Punch. Well, Pelipper has the Protect. And this close combat will take out Conkeldurr, so Reno convincingly takes game 2, not even having to Dynamax. That's going to bring us to game 3. Very convincing win. What will Denver do to counteract that? And will we see Reno bring the rain team yet again? Oh, Denver going very aggressive, leading right off with the sand this time. With Vikavolt and Conkeldurr in the back, so not even bringing Meowstic this time. Saying, hey, we're going to put a lot of pressure on you at the start, and if you get Trick Room up, well, we have some Pokemon that can abuse it ourselves in the back. Let's see how Reno wants to play this. If they bring their rain, it would definitely be interesting. Game 3, all on the line here. See what Reno has to match the sand. Looks like they're going with Scrafty and Oranguru. Their lead from game 1, looking to set up that Trick Room. Intimidate. Very annoying against these two physical attackers. They know a fake out's going to be coming out from the Scrafty. Can they predict around it? Hope they're going for a swap into Vikavolt. Gain Tyranitar out of there. Scrafty with the fake out. That's going to get the Trick Room up easily. The Sandstorm will chip away at all the Pokemon. But we do see the speed order now. Looks like Vikavolt is the slowest. Excadrill with the Protect. Let's see if they'll double attack into there. Oh, the ally switch. Vikavolt goes with a Thunderbolt. Does some decent damage. Close combat. Blocked by the Excadrill. Oranguru falls below half. Excadrill going to be switched out. Vikavolt still targeting the Scrafty. Oranguru switches out. Going into Glastrier. Trying to get his Trick Room turns while he has it. This is already the third turn, so he's only got a couple left. Bug Buzz. Nice damage to Scrafty. The close combat comes out. Does a lot of damage to Conkeldurr. Conkeldurr's going to fall into yellow with the sand chip. He gets his burn activated. Making sure not to proc that weakness policy on the Glastrier. Although I think Glastrier is basically going to be one-shotting most things anyway from its current position. Let's see how Reno wants to do this. They only have a couple turns left of the Trick Room. Oh, he switches out Scrafty. Goes into Pelipper. There's the Dynamax. Dynamax Glastrier. So Reno the first to Dynamax this game. Denver was the first to Dynamax both previous games. The Quake going into Conkeldurr. That'll pick... Oh, it doesn't pick up the KO. Conkeldurr barely hangs on. Bug Buzz. Nothing. Drain Punch. Not a lot of damage. You'll get a little bit of health back. Oof. Conkeldurr probably not long for this world. Last turn of Trick Room. Double attacking into the Pelipper. Oh, Glastrier with the max guard. That's not going to be good. And the Thunderbolt from Vikavolt. Will Conkeldurr be able to hang on at its current HP after the burn? Oh, he does. And the Trick Room is over, so now Glastrier is again the slowest. Dr. Potassium could be going for a Psychic here, maybe. Let's see, Denver. Let's not forget, they still have Tyranitar and Excadrill both in the back. Reno does still have Scrafty, though, for an Intimidate drop. There's the Psychic. That should take out Conkeldurr. Vikavolt with the Bug Buzz. Will that be enough to take out Oranguru? It is. And the Hailstorm takes out Vikavolt. So that's actually very good for Reno. they'll get the Chilling Neigh boost on Glastrier, and Tyranitar and Excadrill will both come out, and they'll both be intimidated by Scrafty. So Reno in a pretty good position, although that was the end of their Dynamax. And Denver still has theirs. Tyranitar has the sand up. Tyranitar, like, Denver's Pokemon are both faster, so I like just double attacks here. The Steel Spike from Excadrill will probably just KO. See what Glastrier can do. There might be a close combat coming into the Excadrill. Fake out into Tyranitar. See what the Steel Spike does here. Steel Spike picks up the KO. And they're going to get the defense boost. Will that be enough for Excadrill to survive this close combat? Oh! Excadrill able to survive. And I think now, I think I probably would have gone Superpower just for the more accurate move. But let's see if this Steel Spike can pick up the KO. Steel Spike is enough despite the Intimidate drop. And Denver takes game 3 and the match. Wow, what a great game. Very back and forth. Reno they were able to get that Trick Room up in the last game, but they weren't able to take advantage of it. Actually, Denver took better advantage of it as well, able to maneuver their Sand Pokemon out into Conkeldurr and Vikavolt. So, very good battling. Denver moves to 4-1. Reno drops to 2-3, so they gotta rattle off a couple wins at the back half here. But thanks for watching, Socialites, and as always, stay classy.